Hello Magic players, it's Corntime60, back again with the Decathlon. Now, I don't play Alchemy. That's the first thing I want to say here. But, I looked up what the top decks in the format are, and I could get this one with only 3 rare wild cards and a handful of uncommon wild cards. Because I already had all the other cards. It's pretty straightforward mono-red aggro. I'm not sure why there's so much in the way of creature removal. It seems like there's like a decent amount of weird creature removal, but also like no direct damage to the opponent's face. So we are really in on using creatures. But one of the Decathlon events is Alchemy. I've had very bad luck with the traditional draft. Probably not posting any of those, frankly, because they sucked. I should only have one properly Alchemy legal deck. Did you know that I thought Alchemy was historic for some reason, but Alchemy is like... Let me make sure it's the right one, yeah. But Alchemy is like... It's not quite standard, it doesn't seem like. It's really weird. It's weird. I guess it's like standard and their Alchemy counterparts. Let me turn my volume up. Yeah, I don't really like the concept of Alchemy, but I had such bad luck with the sealed event and with the draft. I mean, I imagine this is a keepable hand, right? Does he have haste? Yes. And he's a 2-1. Do I just blast his face? I don't think... Yeah, I do. I'm aggro. Let's be aggro. And I get the scry. Let's bottom that, because we don't have the mana for it. So whenever they become blocked, I get a treasure. Removal. I may just throw both of these at him. I don't know. I'm guessing there's no meat hook in this. But it might be good to hold one just in case. Kinda depends what I draw. That's a sorcery. Oh, he just missed a land drop. We're going for it. Hit you for 6. I wish this just did the excess damage to the opponent. Proxy to... Oh, this is one of the decks that uses that, that weird take extra turns card. Alright, I think he's dead. Yeah. Alright, well that was quick. That was very quick. Shoot, I might play Alchemy if that's how the games go. Although that wasn't that different from, like, standard. Or did Midnight Hunt rotate already? I don't think so. Yeah, that wasn't that different from standard. Just had an additional... Well, no, because now there's, is it Roar? No. What's his name? I'm thinking of a character from a book, but Felden? Felden is the 2-drop 2/2 haste, I think. We have him in standard. Why is he not in this deck? I guess Big Spender is better. Yeah, I mean, I think this is keepable as well. It's not quite as good, I guess, but... Plenty of removal, I guess. If the opponent's aggro, that is. They play some, like, 1-mana 2/1 Wolf, I'll probably play with Fire it. Then Molten Impact, then play with Fire and Bloodthirsty Adder. Like, I have a lot of creature removal. Creature or Planeswalker removal. He's in white, so I probably just hold this back. See if there's something I need to hit with it. And if not, I hit their face and try to scry away another mountain if that's what's on top. I will take Ambergris. I will play this. So you only get the red special. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. If you do, it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of cards you've discarded this turn. Don't really feel like just discarding my hand, you know? Yeah, depending on what I draw, I probably Molten Impact that. Is this like a Scurry Oak deck? Is that what I'm looking at? When you cast your next instant sorcery spell, it deals damage equal to the excess to target creature or planeswalker controls. I'll wait. See if he wants to block. I thought not. See if I can get a 2-for-1 out of the Molten Impact. That's neat how it pulls up which card it had the interaction with. Yeah, before he starts getting tokens, because that's whenever you attack, not whenever you attack with him. Ambergris is actually better. You discard your hand and draw 2 cards. You know what? I will. I will discard my hand and draw 2 cards. Oh, these life gain shenanigans, though. No fun. I think I specialize here rather than throwing in the Raiju. I think I hold back the Tieflings, even. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that really sucks. He's about to gain some big life. The real problem here... He's about to gain far too much life. And then he'll be out of range. Brutal. See, this is the kind of thing I feel like the deck needs direct burn to be able to deal with. Because I don't have any way to deal with this in the deck that I know of. Like, I don't think there's anything in this deck that deals with all this. You know what this needs is the Cinder Maw. Well, I guess if I got the trick and I could steal his Voice of the Blessed, honestly, would yeah, that would be lethal, I think. Wait. Is that an instant? No. So, see, that's the card I needed to draw. I guess the deck does have a way to deal with that. But you know what? I don't have time for that. Play mono red. It said it's one of the tier 1 decks in the format. Is this a Rakdos Anvil? Guess I keep this. I don't know. 4 lands is probably too many, though. I'm not going to copy him. I'm going to play this. Swing at that and Phoenix Chick, play the other one, probably. Probably. I don't know, unless he does something. Big spender. Look at you playing the same deck. Thing here is that, like, Molten Impact can make things a 3-for-1. But the problem is he might also have a Molten Impact. No blocks. Stop that noise. Let's hit harder. Sure. Molten Impact. Okay, I have to mute him because the dog is so obnoxious. Jeepers creepers, how can the dog be so obnoxious? Big spender is gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty good. That's exactly lethal. Traumatic Prank. Retro gains haste, and this creature can't block. Sure. So, it's gonna be back to... Yep. I think I got this, actually. Exactly lethal. Dumb little mirror match there. Somehow when I net deck, I'm good at winning mirror matches. I don't know how that happened, because I almost never net deck. Maybe I just know how to play Magic, I don't know. Maybe I just got luckier draws. I was on the draw, not on the play, as well. I guarantee that was an exact mirror match. I guarantee there's other people who don't play Alchemy. And they go into this and they're like, oh, well, there's a Decathlon. I would like to build a deck. And then they just copy-paste whatever the top deck is. It's the same deck. Man, how predictable is this format? Swift Spear with a counter on it. Now that is alarming. Field Impact. I got an extra 1 damage to throw around, which is not a lot, but it is something. If he plays any 1 toughness thing, like that, or that, technically could have played the Bloodthirsty, but I'd like to see if I can cast it for 5 and recast a Molten Impact for value. Yep, swing for 1. We both know this is a total mirror match, so... I don't know if I have Electrostatic Blast, actually. A Raiju would hit super hard. Nope. No such Raiju. We have recovered, and now any instant or sorcery also adds 3 damage. Oh shit! Now he has the Electrostatic Blast. Probably, I would guess. Exile the top 3. You may play those cards this turn? Is that what it says? Until end of turn. Yeah, so unless he hits a land, that does nothing but 2 damage. To my face, I assume? He did hit a land and a Tiefling Outcast. Is it you may play one of them? Okay, so Tiefling Outcast, Big Spender. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't play around removal. Gonna have to chump block. Oh, not gonna have to chump block. Okay. Sacrifice 2 artifacts. I don't have any other artifacts, though. I'm like... GG. Another close to mirror match. They had Electrostatic Blast instead of the, like, the Magma Impact or whatever it was. So their deck was a tiny bit different. They probably thought, well, this is basically, it's 2 damage, it gets you an extra card, you know. You know, actually, it's instant speed and it can hit face, so it's kind of better, you know. I guess I keep this. It's kind of slow, maybe. Depends what I draw. Not ideal, but it does have removal. Traumatic Prank on a big creature is... I mean, this card's pretty damn good, honestly. More removal, not exactly what I wanted. Let's do Enthusiasm. That way the Raiju can be a 6/3, maybe? Maybe. Okay, I have to read this. Look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells. Whenever you cast a creature spell from your library, it becomes a black bird and has flying 1/1 base power and toughness. Sure. Let's just... You want to take 8? Or you want to give up your silly little effigy? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the battlefield. If you cast it in a library, put 1 onto the battlefield and shuffle the other into your library. Okay. Maybe I should have Traumatic Pranked first. 1, 3, 4. Let me see if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's lethal. As long as I don't have to do this. Alright, well, it'll only deal 2, so... Yeah, that's lethal! That's so busted. It's busted wide open. Traumatic prank. Rankle would be proud. Rankle would be so proud. Yeah, maybe I'll just do some more net decking. It's not as fun to me as drafting and brewing, but it seems to be what everyone else is doing. And, you know, I say it's not as fun, but I'm having fun with this. Like, not gonna lie. This is a proper burn deck. This is red deck wins at its finest. Look at you. Look at you, guy, playing the same deck. I would not play Sokensen first, unless I had no other option. This card is meant to be 4 mana, 2/1/1s with haste. I guess he had no other choice. That's what I'm seeing here. Another Kumano. If he attacks, I might just throw this at his face, honestly. Not bad. Yeah, this deck lacks direct damage. Like, Play with Fire is pretty much the only direct damage that we have. And it's only 2 damage, which is kind of bad. I'll swing first, though, just in case, I guess. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. I think I actually hang on to the Molten Impact here, because I may have to remove his etching of Kumano, or something else. Let's remove the etching. Swing for 1. I get in for 2 if I do this, though. Play the land, because, what, Ambergris is the one card that wants me to have... No, Ambergris doesn't even want me to have that land in hand. If he has removal for the Phoenix chick... No! I mean, that's a really bad lightning strike from him, but... Damn. 7 lands. 8 lands. Got my 1 utility land. Let's see what he does. Squee! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no blocks. Keeping this 1/1. Is it non-creature? Wait, this just kills him. Kumano for the 1 damage. I guess Kumano is also direct damage. Yeah, I had fun. That was fine. That was fine. Why do they keep asking me so often? It seems like they're asking me so often. But they tend to ask me when I'm doing, like, well. They don't ask me if I'm having fun when I'm losing. Well, I have had fun losing. Don't get me wrong. I've had fun games that I ultimately lost. Just usually more fun to be winning. So probably Kumano, then Phoenix Chick, Phoenix Chick. Yeah, I think that's right. Oh, I have 3 flying coming in face every turn. That's a cool looking mountain. Flying helps, I think. Molten Impact. Roaring Earth. It's too quick. They got to play 3 lands. It's just way too quick. This is basically the mono-red standard of the time as well. Few differences. This makes me want to play mono-red in standard. This makes me want to see how Red Deck Wins looks in standard right now. I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't know what's good in standard right now. Maybe I should have tried out the standard event and just looked up, like, oh, what are the top decks in standard? I'll keep this. 2 Kumanos and a Phoenix Chick is not bad. It's Anvil. Okay. 3 Kumanos and a Phoenix Chick is kind of bad. That kind of changes things, actually. He was the starting player, so he just gets the scry, right? I guess I could theoretically just Kumano, which would be really dumb. Start getting in for damage. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it, it gains haste. It perpetually gains, it can't block, and it deals 1 damage to you during your upkeep. Your end step, you may discard a card. If you do, create a treasure token and get something cheaper than it. Get rid of that, please. He must have a removal spell, and he's just waiting to use it. That's what I'm thinking, is he has some kind of, like, he has Voltage Surge, and he's just waiting for the opportune moment to sling it. Yeah. That is exactly what I thought was going on. I guess Traumatic Prank is my best way to try to deal with Sholdred. That's not Sholdred, though. Now it can't block, and it pings him for 1 a turn. So I do technically have lethal next turn if he does nothing useful. And doesn't, like, that can't block now. Can't block effects are pretty good. This is the Rakdos Anvil. This was the other tier 1 deck that I looked at. Because it wasn't too far out of whack, but it was, you know, the lands would have been more wild cards. So it's like spend 3 rare wild cards or spend 5 or 6. I'm gonna be cheap. Plus, I think this is probably more fun. If you're still stuck on lands, you discard something. It's like if I get another Traumatic Prank, then it doesn't matter what creature he plays, so whether it's Sholdred or whatever, you know? Okay, discarded Sanguine Brushstroke, which would have saved him, so he must have something else pretty good. I would guess Sholdred, although if it's Invoke Despair, oof. Oof. Is Invoke Despair. If I sack a creature, bam, enchantment, bam, then I keep my flying. Which I think is better. Alright, well, he needs some kind of removal. Or he's like dead to his own creature. Like, even another Invoke Despair doesn't really save him. Although it would for 1 turn, and 1 turn can be a lot in this kind of deck. Go for the throat, sure. Can't block anyway, so attacking is always correct there. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Oh, I needed anything useful other than a land. Like, anything. Traumatic Prank. Frickin' Play with Fire wins me the game right now. Literally, Play with Fire wins me the game right now. 1 of 3 Play with Fires would win me the game. Play with Fire would win. There's a research desk. Luckily enough, the opponent is having to dig for their answers. It's going to be another Crucius Titan of whatever. At least that's how it looks. Oh, he's going to pick the land instead. Well, one of those is exiled from me killing it, so I don't know. I don't know why he would do that. I don't know why he would do that, frankly. It's like, now I just, probably use the Traumatic Prank, actually. Technically, I could have played the land and activated 2, but see, now he basically needs 2 removal spells. Dramatic Prank. Alright, Elder Worm, do you have an answer to this? Basically needs 2 removal spells. GG's. I think I will net deck more. And I think I'm going to build a mono red deck in Standard. We got a Decathlon token. We have 3 Decathlon tokens now. We made it into the finals with that. Very cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I actually did a lot more than I thought. Maybe I'll stop talking smack about Alchemy, because I actually had fun. And maybe I'll stop talking smack about Netdecking, because, again, I had fun. And if you have fun, then there you go. Alright, and that's about it for now. Keep an eye on this, because I am going to be finishing up this Decathlon. And I'm at least in with 1 entry to the finals. So maybe even more. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, peace out, y'all.